Doom! We all know Doom, right? You're the creatively named character Doom Guy, and you go around hell murdering demons for stealing and killing your rabbit. No, I'm serious, that's a thing. Doom is known as a pioneer of coding, as the source code for the game is one of the best, most well-designed to ever be made. This, as a result, has made it that the original 1993 Doom has been ported and emulated on... It's a lot of stuff. As a man who owns various consoles myself, I decided to take the plunge and try to play Doom on every single console I own. Tried. Implying that this is past tense, implying that I tried to play Doom on every single console I own, and I found that it was incredibly difficult. I make bad decisions. A quick explanation. Don't mind the difference in audio quality. I'm recording this on my lav mic to make up for this idiot's mistakes. I'm literally doing this at the 11th hour right as I was editing this video. We have a scoring system in place today. If the console has a native or official port of Doom, it gets a yes. If it has an unofficial port, usually via Homebrew, then it gets a kind of, signified by the yes with the asterisk. And if it has no official or unofficial port, it gets a no. So, originally I was going to put that Doom had no port / demake for the Atari 2600. Turns out, as I was searching for the article of the supposed hoax Doom 2600, I found a working tech demo of a demake by Atari Age user The Major Havoc. I booted it up in the Atari 2600 emulator Stella, and sure enough, it works. So, a point there. No version of Doom exists for the ColecoVision, although with a control like this I don't think anyone would want there to be one. While it is hilarious to think about Doom being ported to an LCD Game & Watch, Doom has actually been ported onto the modern Game & Watches such as the Mario one released in 2020. While a formal port of Doom that you can easily play doesn't exist for the NES, there's a really cool video by the Restarian in which he got a working version of Doom on the stock NES. It's much better explained in his video, so please check it out, link in the description. While doing research, I found some semblance of a GB Doom possibly existing, or at the very least talked about, but as far as I can tell, no version of Doom actually exists for the original Game Boy. The stock SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on your neck of the woods, does not have an official version of Doom. Recently, however, homebrew efforts have gotten a working port that is even playable on real hardware. And while the SEGA Genesis itself doesn't have an official port of Doom, the SEGA 32X add-on for the Genesis does indeed have a version of Doom. So this counts as a sort of gray area. No version of Doom exists for the TurboGrafx / PC Engine or any of its add-ons. Frankly, I don't think anybody wants to be on a console with bonk. Cut that out, please. Yes, the Super Nintendo is the first console we've gone over that has an official port of Doom. There is no version of Doom for the Sega Game Gear, although seeing one on the Game Gear Mini would be hilarious. Yes, there is a version of Doom for the Game Boy Advance. It's a pretty solid version of the game, largely based around the Atari Jaguar version of the game. In terms of the most technically impressive version, not counting the NES port covered earlier, this one is probably the most impressive. No official version of Doom exists on the Nintendo DS, but homebrew for both it and the DSi can let you play it. I tried to come up with a joke, but I couldn't make one. No official version of Doom exists for the PSP, but a homebrew modded PSP can definitely run Doom, as shown here running on mine. Doom Classic Complete is a compilation of a bunch of the early Doom games for both the PS3 and PC, but was apparently delisted on the PlayStation Store sometime in the summer of 2019. So we'll count this one even if you can't legally buy it anymore on the PS3. The Wii also has no official version of Doom. However, there is a homebrew version, and while my Wii for some reason crashed when I tried to boot it up, here's a video showing that it does indeed work. 3DS likewise also doesn't have an official version of Doom, but running one via a homebrew mod of 3DS is super easy. The Wii U! Everyone's favorite paperweight does not have an official version of Doom that you could buy. However, like previous, it is possible to do so using Homebrew. And our last console for today, the Nintendo Switch. This one has no comms. It runs Doom. Fun fact for this version, by the way, while you have to have a controller connected, this console version of Doom actually supports keyboard movement. Doom is a pioneer of its genre. It's a game that has become so synonymous with first-person shooters you don't even question it. And now, whenever I buy anything, I'll ask the question, can it run Doom? No, seriously, I meant anything. Hello, I hope you enjoyed that. This was a bit of a shorter video. A quick interruption of this moron here who recorded an outro without thinking of what to say. So, the final numbers are 4 yeses, a whopping 8 kind ofs, and 4 nos. I was surprised to see so few of these consoles having unofficial or official ports of Doom, but you probably should have had someone who isn't a Nintendo kid make this video. Like I said before, thank you so much for watching this video. Links and credits to all the videos, articles, and music used in the description. And before I'm done, in the boxes is a link to the Doom Eternal playthrough on Luce and Harlock. Back to past Luce. Like I said, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that fun YouTuber stuff. Catch you later.